Hey, what's going on, everyone? New World Order Survivor Guy. Today we're going to be talking about Sillcock keys slash utility keys. Very profitable in the survival world, especially urban survival. Sillcock keys are used by authorized personnel such as electricians, havoc, city workers of all kinds. Sillcock keys are pretty cheap, under $10, and here's what they look like. Real strong metal, good thickness in them. It's really to turn them what their intended use is for. They're designed to fit specific locks, valves, panels, and they are great, and they can be a lifesaver in a shit hits the fan scenario. Let's get into some of these things. Opening water faucets is a real common, is like one of the most important things for any residential building, industrial building, and commercial building. Also, like anything like truck stops, rest stops, stuff like that. Any public type building, or even not public, but you just gotta be careful with that one. These will open water valves to all that. Not to mention, they allow access to outdoor water spigots and hose bivets universally. That's what these utility people use, is these keys. So they also can be used to open electrical control panels. So if in emergency, if you have to have access to some sort of electrical control panel or get access to some type, if you know what you're doing for electrical, these are great. You can also use these for replacing knobs, for instance, at your house or something like that. That on a spigot, if a knob is broke, you need to replace it. These open those. They have many uses for them. That's why these are so highly praised in the prepper community and survival communities, especially in the urban setting. These can access gas supplies, radiators. What I mean by radiators is they release the air and allow heat to be more efficient. So it's like a pressure relief for the air. Now, these have many different, like this one is all the squares, different sizes for different knobs and stuff like that, different access points. This one is a little different. This has this little key thing. This one's a utility one. And then this one would be the Sillcock, I believe. So, but this utility one can get into some pretty crazy stuff. This can get into train. This is the keys to the doors, windows, and control panels, as well as elevator control panels. This triangular one is the one that does all that trade, windows and doors and stuff like that. Not that you necessarily need it, but I mean, it's there. It has its perks. Now, these keys are basically for, or these panels and everything else are for authorized personnel. So it is illegal for you to open them panels. But in a survival situation, you know, it's your call. So these allow, I mean, these take things that, like, for shared access places like laundry rooms, storage units, and stuff like that. These can get access to a lot of things in a lot of places. I got them mainly for water, and just in case. Even if, like, in a building, the power shut down and stuff like that, pumps ain't running, the pushing that water out and like that, this will open that valve and you'll have still tons of water, because all the water in the pipes are going to drain out to that valve, the outside valves. Very important, a life-saving tool that doesn't cost hardly anything. You have a little keychain thing, whatever, you can hook it on. I mean, there's, I keep mine in this little pouch right here. Very versatile. Highly suggest everyone get a set of these. There's many different brands, so I'm not going to get into the brands because I couldn't vouch for one or the other. I just have this brand right here, which is basically irrelevant to what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it was like $10 for the set. It came with two. Now, some of these have, well, you can buy one which is just a single one with it. Don't get that. It's stupid, because you're gonna, run into things that you're gonna need a key for, and then that key ain't gonna fit. This is pretty versatile. This 4-key Sillcock key deal right here. They do have some that have like 8 of them, and it's one piece, and it kind of looks like this, and maybe even more. They make more too, but I like the ones kind of like this, because when it gets to like this, sometimes the valve is in like a little cove, a little box, and it's hard to really get that in there with all this other crap just a freaking quarter-inch away. So this is good, and this is what utility people use. It opened up so much more than what I mentioned. I don't know everything about what these open, but what I told you is what they open. These are very valuable to any prepper, survivalist, especially urban. These can open, well, this triangular one right here, and also open hotel windows. Yeah, so this is a must-have, and in your bug out bag. Everybody must have one. It weighs about 10 ounces. So Not that heavy. Like I said, under 10 bucks, about 10 bucks for you know, you get, this came together and it was about 10 bucks. Great ratings on this one. So, you know, it's not much that can go wrong with this. It's not going to snap because what you're using it for is not pressure torqued or nothing like that. So, and it's a solid piece. This will last forever. This will last forever. So, think about that to add to your bug out bag, to your emergency preparedness kit. Very good, beneficial, and a great asset to your preparedness kit. So, anything you want to add in the comments below of what else these can open up and do, please let us know, because if I miss something, I'd like to know. So that's it. The Sillcock key and the utility key. Please like, share, subscribe. New World Order Survival Guide. Catch you on the next one.